Welcome everyone, this is your host Abraham L. Jaguar, a professional game master. First of all, this channel is proudly sponsored by Asilo. Asilo is a clinical and psychological horror tabletop role-playing game. You will find it in the description and in the pinned comment. This channel is also proudly partnered with the What the Funk shop. Please check out their store for all sorts of products. They have dice, miniatures, game master screens, home decorations, and many other things. You will find the link in the description and in the pinned comment as well. And make sure that you use my code for a special discount. Tonight, I am reviewing a very interesting tabletop RPG. I really enjoyed the first edition, but it needed a bit of polish. But with this new edition that has been solved, I present to you Infinity's Edge Isekai Edition. Infinity's Edge is a tabletop RPG where you play as a real person within the fiction that participates in a virtual reality MMORPG in a video game. Let me read this paragraph to you. Your guild needs you. You're the only one who can lead the raid. You have to beat a final dungeon boss that's never been defeated, or the entire province is going to fall before an invading horde of orcs. And to top it all off, you have to be at work in 4 hours. Apart from that, the setting is also quite dystopian. It's not going to be easy. Now, let's talk about the quality of the PDF. My only criticism about the quality, and it's a major criticism, is that this document doesn't have bookmarks and no hyperlinks. It's 290 pages, so it's not going to be easy. You need bookmarks, or at least hyperlinks to move through this document in an efficient way. Apart from that, everything is well written, organized, and explained. The graphic design, the font, the illustrations, they all express the theme perfectly, with motifs of sci-fi, of modern adventures even, but also fantasy. So the mesh of video games with reality is perfectly expressed throughout the entire document. And the organization and the well-written information will facilitate understanding the mechanics. So overall the quality is good, but definitely I hope bookmarks are added in a near future update. Now let's talk about the contents. First you have a forward with some thoughts from Sean Carman, the author of the game. Sean explains how Infinity's Edge First Edition was a good game, but it certainly needed some improvements. Fixing a few things, mechanically speaking, the theme was there. But with the Isekai edition, things were actually not only fixed but improved upon. This document has been empowered or boosted with a new approach. Then we have the introduction, specifically introduction to tabletop role-playing games. And this is a lackluster introduction, unfortunately. Listen to this. A role-playing game is a cooperative storytelling exercise between several people. There is no storytelling here. You're not telling a story about your characters, you're experiencing the game world as your characters. You're experiencing the fiction as your characters. You can tell a story after you finish the session. You can tell a story about the session, but this is not Robert the warrior went into the underground complex. He fought many orcs. Eventually, he reached the deepest part of the complex and had a clash with the orc chief. They exchanged blows and thrusts. And at the end, Robert was victorious. No, no, you're not telling a story. This is not Raven. This is not Children of the Fall. This is not Steam Build Riders. This is not the Hardy Boys. Those are storytelling RPG hybrid games. This is full roleplay. Then you have an introduction to the plot itself. In the world of Infinity's Edge, you play as a virtual reality gamer in the year 2050, when corporations have usurped even more power from governments than they have in the present, and ruthlessly abuse it for their own betterment and everyone else's detriment. The primary focus of Infinity's Edge is within the game world of the same name, which is a totally immersive virtual reality environment. Characters in the world experience it with all five senses and must monitor their health as they proceed on adventures against enemies and monsters of all types. You will gain experience points, levels, new classes. You will have to protect your loot from other players stealing or ninjaing the loot. You will find trainers, interact with non-player characters, explore new zones, and you will openly speak about the game mechanics. Remember, you are playing the role of a real person playing an MMORPG in a virtual reality style. And of course, there are also going to be in the instance dungeons. Outside the game world, the year 2050 has its own risks and secrets. The corporations behind games like Infinity's Edge have reasons for running them, and none are more successful than Infinite Entertainment. But what is this all about? Is Infinity's Edge part of a grand experiment? You will have to play to find out. You have a guide on how to use the book, which is a welcome addition, considering you have 290 pages, but definitely bookmarks are needed. You also have a list of inspirations, books, and anime such as Eden's Gate, Ascend Online, Log Horizon, and you have a glossary of essential terms. So it's going to be very easy for you to understand the various mechanics of the system. This concludes this part of the review series. In the next part, we are going to talk about the basic mechanics. If you like Dot Hack, if you like Sword Art Online, if you like pretty much any situation where the characters are solving the problems in the real world through the game and vice versa, you're going to love Infinity's Edge. Thank you for watching this part of the review series. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you so much to those of you that are going the extra mile to support the channel. If anyone else wishes to further support the channel, consider joining as a member using the super thanks button. Like, subscribe. Oh, I already said that. Take a look at the information in the description and in the pinned comment. This has been your host, Abraham L. Jaguar, a professional game master. And remember, in tabletop RPGs, you're not telling stories about your characters. You are experiencing the game world as your characters. Once again, thank you and see you later.